Hey guys, this is Adrian with Crypto 5G coming to you with another video. Today is Monday, July 24th, 2023, guys. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. I'm in beautiful San Diego, California, USA, and the climate here, the weather is beautiful. Weekend was like 75 degrees, so it was beautiful. So, anyways, hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Happy Monday. Disclosure, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not here giving financial advice. I'm just showing you guys my personal journey in crypto, guys. So don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Okay? Remember that crypto and DeFi is risky, guys. Okay, guys. I'm bringing you BingX. BingX. It's a nice exchange. I like this exchange. It's pretty cool. That's where I'm using it to trade Bitcoin. That's the only thing I've been trading since June of this year. So barely like a month I've been trading, and I've had an experience, good experience. I'm learning. I'm researching a lot of videos. I'm reading some books, some material. Kind of know about support and resistance and all that good stuff, right? The volume, all that good stuff, guys. But right now I'm starting to learn Fibonacci. Also, I'm not good at it yet, but I'm getting familiar with it. So that's going to be part of my trading journey, guys. But it's amazing. It's been amazing, guys. Just yesterday, which was Sunday night, I traded on the London exchange. I'm in Pacific time, so I started at 11 p.m. London time opens at 12 p.m. midnight my time here in California, and I started just basically what I'm doing is just scalping. I was looking for 5% all the time when I started. Now what I'm doing is I bumped it up a little bit, so now I'm focusing on getting 10% of every trade, and I'm trading not with a lot of capital because I'm just practicing, practicing, practicing. I remember when my kids were young. Well, I still have young ones, but I have an older son, and when he was, you know, 5, 6, 7 years old, and I had him in soccer, or I had him in tennis, or he also played golf. His name is Caleb. I used to tell him, Caleb, champions are not born; they are made. And he used to say, "Yes, Dad." And I used to ask him, "How are they made?" And I used to tell him, "Practice, practice, practice." So that same principle I'm applying to myself, guys. What I teach my kids, I'm teaching myself. I need to practice, practice, practice. So my goal is to get a certain percentage before I add more capital to every trade. Why? Because why would I want to risk my capital, losing my capital or my family's capital, right? Since I'm learning, that would be not smart. So I just got a little bit of money and just was trading, was trading. I started with trading 100, 200. Basically, I deposited like 200, then I deposited 1,000, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna take that 1,000 back because if I do have it there, I'm gonna want to trade it, and I don't want to risk that right now. But I just made another deposit of 1,000 today because I feel a little bit more confident, but I'm still gonna get in with smaller trades. But what I did right now, I just closed another trade. I'm gonna show you guys here. I've had, I have good gains, but also losses, and I'm gonna share both experiences. But today is the 24th. Look, I did 17 trades, guys. 17 trades since 11 p.m. yesterday Pacific time, and this is I traded until like 2 o'clock in the morning. Then I went to sleep, slept for 3 hours, and I woke up at 5 so I could be ready for the New York Open. And I really never done that, getting 3 hours of sleep. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna trade both of them, and I did 17 trades, and was amazing, guys. Just scalping and scalping and scalping. I got this. I had this range where I was just buying and selling, buying and selling, selling and buying, selling and buying, going long, going short, going long, going short. Just this one right now. Look at 420 because it's 4:30 p.m. right now. I started doing my videos late, but look, I only traded. I bumped it up because I've been practicing with just 10, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do 20. I'm not gonna go all crazy, all wild, because I'm just learning and practicing. It's barely been a month, right? So I got this one here that I just closed right now. Here's the date, 7/24, and I usually put a take profit of 10%. So as soon as it hits the 10%, if it goes more, well, it goes more. But I just take the 10%. That's my focus. And look, guys, I got 10%. Look at this one, 10%. Look at this one, 10%. Same date, 7/24. Look at this one, 10%. Look at this one, guys, 10%. With 555, with 10 USDT, 10 USDT, with 474. Look, 10%, guys, on the date. Look at the date. Look, 10%. On this one, I on this one I left. I believe this one I left open. I'm like, I'm just gonna leave it open, and when I sleep, maybe I'll get lucky. It's only $10 that I lost, which was the 100% of my investment. But because I didn't put a stop loss, I didn't really care for stop loss because it was only $10. You know, I probably should have put it like a 20% stop loss, and I would have lost $2. Okay, I learned that's fine, you know. But I knew it was only $10, but I wasn't focusing on the 10%. So on this one, 724, 724, 10%, 10%. Look at this, man. Just guys, 724. Look, I have more. This is amazing, guys. This is amazing. I was so excited. I got I got from last night to this morning. I got 17 trades, including this one that I just closed. 17 trades, and I made 10% on each one. 170%, guys. 170%. Okay. Even if you want to count this one that I fell asleep, I should have probably closed it, and I lost 100%. 170% minus this 100, I got 70%. Still huge. PGV, Novatech, all these were paying 3% in a week or 2% a day. Look, on a trade. Of course, I need to add more capital, right? It's like let's say if I trade instead of 20 USDT, let's say I trade 1,000 per lot, and it might make 10%. I'll make 100 USDT for this one, 100 USDT for this one, 100 USDT for this one, 100 USDT. You know, it's just amazing. Or even if I do 100, I'll do 10 USDT, 10 USDT, 10 USDT. So, anyways, guys, I'm just showing you guys my journey. So what I also use, just so you get an idea, and I'm also looking at this, because BTC is down today, but I've been going long and short, long and short. Look, mostly long, and some shorts. But yeah, I'm showing you guys everything, so you guys know what I'm doing. And I'm also looking at TradingView. I'm trying to get familiar with TradingView too, because I had this at daily. I was checking every candle. It's every day for one candle, but I moved it to weekly. So now every candle's 1 week, so I could get more of an idea where my support and my resistance is. And I was doing a month, because the longer time frame you go, the more solid your support and resistance are. That's what I'm learning. But I'm like, you know what? A month is way too much. It doesn't really move that much. So I changed it a couple of days ago to a week, and I'm gonna track that. So let's say that this candle goes in a week. It goes down here. I got a support here, right? And I got my trend line here. If it hits it, it might bounce. So when it touches this area here, it's an area that I would buy. I would go long. So basically, I use TradingView just to get an idea for the day, if it's if it's a short short or long day. If we're going to be positive or negative. But even if it's positive or negative for the day, the whole day you have ups and downs. Look at this. You have ups and downs. This was mostly flat. This is a 15. Let me do 1 hour. See, every candle's an hour. So we got a little pump here. Then it went down at midnight. Then it went down and down and down and just and this red line. All my red lines are my support lines. This one it broke through them, so I'm gonna get rid of them. Well, now that they broke through it, they become resistant. So these green are my resistant, you know, lines. So I just measure my own stuff basically, and I track the volume. If when I started at 11 o'clock last night, there was like 350 million or 370 million, not that much, but it started pumping. So so yeah, guys, this is what I'm doing with this the RSI 14. I pay a little bit of attention to this, not that much. I'm learning all this stuff. So basically, whenever I'm gonna enter a position, if I'm gonna go long, I want to make sure that this here is not at the top in my 15 minute. That's where I kind of track it. Like if it's all the way up here, like it is now, I usually short it if my number is like 70 or more. But I don't base everything on that. I basically base everything that I do here, what my lines, what my levels are telling me. So I kind of figure out my levels, and if they hit my levels, I want to see if they're going to be strong, or if they're going to resist them or not, or. So I base it off of that. But at the same time, I look at this and the volume, and I use the Fibonacci. Oh, this one here. Click here, and I click Fibonacci. Then I get my highest. I get my highest point. Like let's say, well, let's do here just to give an example. Then I mark it to my lowest, which is this line here at the bottom. And I go all the way over here, and I mark it there, just to see where I'm at. So this red line, I'm at 23, and where I'm at right now, where are we? Right here. I'm like at 38. So they're saying that the gold number is 0.618. That's where you want to exit. So if I wanted to go in, hopefully this would be where I cash out basically, or close my position. But I'm really not doing, you know, everything through Fibonacci. So I'm just putting 10%. You know what I do? This is what I do, guys. Let's say I do 20 USDT. I have a thousand in capital, right? 1,027. I have leverage of 100. Okay. And what I do, I click here on the take profit, and I just have it automatically at, it moved at 10%. So it'll tell you here where it needs to close. If I open it now, this would be my 29,217 would be my take home profit, and it would only be 2 USDT, which is 10% of my $20 trade. Okay, let me add a zero. Let me see if I do 200. So if I get 10%, I would get 20 USDT. If I do 2,000, then I would get 102.78. But yeah, I'm not doing that right now. Yeah, so I do that. So let's do 10. Um, so I set my take profit to 10%, and if you want, you could do stop loss. Whenever you're doing a little amount, you could do 50%, you could do 20%, whatever you're willing to risk. They're saying that they're not saying. I'm just what I'm learning is that you have to learn how to place your stop losses. So it's not that you just want to choose 20, 30, or 40% because you want to lose the 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 least amount possible. Let's say that you're getting in the trade, right? I'm just going to give an example. Let's say that you're going into a trade, you're going into this trade with this candle here. Let's say that you enter long here at the bottom, So all you have to do is you place, because you have your level here, your support. All you have to do is place your stop loss right under it. So if it comes down and if this line holds, it won't even touch your stop loss. So it'll just bump it back up. Hopefully it does that. You never know. And then it just keeps going up and up. You know, that's one of the things. Another thing you could do, which I've done both. I when I said a take profit, that's where I noticed that I make more money, or I make not so much the money by the percentage that I'm looking for. Now it's the 10%. I'm so comfortable with the 10% that I love it. But another thing you could do is you could put stop loss here, and let's say that you go in and that you see it go up, and now it's going up and up and up, and all you have to do, your stop loss is going to be here. All you have to do is get it and drag it and start moving it up and secure. When I usually move my stop loss up, I usually, let's say let's say that I go in at 30,000, at this one here, 29,180. Let's say I go in at that. So when it goes into 29,200, just 20 USDT more, I add 20, and then I put my, because that's, I would be in profit, and I put my stop loss like that. And if it comes down, it's going to take out my stop loss, but I'm going to come out in profit. At least a little bit, but, and I could just let it run, That's one option. So that's when you have a lot of volatility. I think you could do that. But when it's ranging, just like here, you know, I want to move my position. I have nothing now because it's just flat. At 5 p.m. it's 4:41 right now. It's 4:41. At 5 o'clock the Asia market opens, and the pre-market, I believe, it's at 4 o'clock. So the Tokyo or Singapore, everything in Asia opens at 5 o'clock. So maybe there's going to be more liquidity. What I've heard from friends of mine that are traders. There's a friend that his name is Chris, and he's also a trader, but he trades gold. He's my buddy from church, and he does pretty good every day. And he tells me that there's not that much liquidity in the Asia market, but you can still get a pump or a dump, so you could go long or short. But yeah, guys, this is what I'm doing with BingX. I'm gonna leave a referral link if you want to trade. If you want to use my referral link, you can do that. If you don't, that's fine with me. I'm not here to promote BingX, but if you guys are gonna trade it, I like it. What I like about this, I remember when I traded for like 6 months the forex market in 2007, when the real estate market crashed and all over the world. I didn't have any more income, and I was in mortgage and real estate. And I'm like, man, what am I gonna do? And I started trading forex, and I started with like 10, 12 grand or 14 grand, and I lost everything. But I didn't know anything about trading. I'm like, I got to figure out what to do. But it's completely different than this. With just trading Bitcoin, I feel so confident, and I feel so good about my levels. I knew nothing about levels and support and resistance. I didn't really get it. I didn't, and there wasn't, back then I wasn't really like in I don't remember. Yeah, there was YouTube back then in 2007, but social media was big, but not as big as today. But yeah, I got my levels, and it's working out, guys. I made the deposit today. I think I think what I want to do is, see right here. I risked 20 USDT, right? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open a trade with 100 USDT, and I'm gonna put a stop loss of 20%, which would be the same as 20 USDT. And I don't risk the 100, I only risk the 20. So if it goes in my favor or not, at least I'm risking the same right now, but but different, just using a stop loss. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but because right now I'm in capital. Even if I don't use a stop loss, I'm only risking 20. If I don't put a stop loss, it doesn't matter, because if I lose 20, it does. This is not really gonna hurt me. But if I lose 100, and I lose 100, and I lose 100 again, that'll probably get me a little bit more nervous. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna probably wait here like 15 more minutes. Make sure you like my video and subscribe to my channel. Like. And yeah, I'm gonna finish the video, and I want to thank you guys. And I'm gonna watch the market 15 more minutes to see how the Asia market opens. If there's more liquidity, maybe if I could take a bigger trade or not. It depends. If not, I'm just gonna call it a day. I've been in and out of my house all day today. Went to Costco, did some shopping, pick up the kids, did some trades, and yeah, another thing, guys, that I'm doing. I'm just sharing my experience, right? Sometimes what I do, I have some trades open, and I go to Costco, or I have something to do with my wife, or something. I have a meeting or anything, and sometimes I leave and I have my trades open. That's where, even though I could track it on my phone, it's really hard because I'm driving and I'm in a meeting or whatever. So, and that's where I loaded. That's where I've noted that it's when I have like losses, because I can't really track them. Because let's say I have an open position now and I'm going long, and for whatever reason it starts going crazy down, I could just manually close it right away and just take a small loss. You know, if it's something that I'm not liking what I'm looking at. So, but when you're driving and then you're out, like this one that I had, because I'm asleep or whatever, it's like, what? I probably went out. I don't remember, but yeah, I just left it running. So, but anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys' support. I'm gonna go do another video on Vortex United. Very interesting platform that I really like, and I'm making bank on that one. So make sure you look for that video and open an account with Vortex United. And I'll keep you guys posted on my trades, guys. Take care, guys.